World War II may have ended 71 years ago. Wow, it's only been 71 years? So, Adolf Hitler might have been gay. But before we get into the juicy details, I gotta tell you who I am. I'm Jared from IO. Okay, cool, now back to Hitler. The leader of the Nazi Party, who is responsible for the death of tens of millions of men and women, children, and hundreds of thousands of homosexuals, might have actually been gay himself. A US intelligence agency compiled psychological studies from reports created by informers who knew Adolf's sexual preferences. In one of them, written by psychologist Walter C. Longer back in 1943, he said, Hitler derives pleasure from looking at men's bodies and associating with homosexuals. His personal bodyguard is almost always 100% homosexual. The belief that Hitler is homosexual has probably developed from the fact that A, he does show so many feminine characteristics, and B, from the fact that there were so many homosexuals in the party during the early days, and many continue to occupy important positions. The quote goes on saying, it does seem that Hitler feels much more at ease with homosexuals. Throughout his early adult life in Vienna, in the army in Munich, in Landesberg, no informant has reported a heterosexual relationship. In fact, the informants of all these periods make a point of the fact that he had absolutely no interest in women or any contact. Although it was believed that Hitler did in fact have a relationship with Eva Braun for 16 years, the couple never had a child and apparently rarely had sex throughout those 16 years. Hitler and Braun started seeing each other when Braun was only 17 years old and stuck by his side until their death. The two got married on April 29, 1945 and split up on April 30th, 1945. Well, technically they didn't split up, but as all famous wedding vows end, death did them apart. Towards the end of Hitler's reign, both the Nazi Party leader and Eva Braun made a pact to suicide. Braun ended up biting into a pill of cyanide, while Hitler died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. According to Longer, in the late 1920s, Hitler became a frequent visitor to a house in Munich that, I quote, became a kind of meeting place for homosexuals of both sexes. There was a good deal of drinking and great freedom in sexual activities of all kinds, end quote. There have been previous reports that Hitler was into sexual activities involving poo, like the stuff that you release from your bumhole, and he apparently did such acts with his own niece, Geli Rabaul. Hitler is known for having only one testicle and a micro pee-pee, but it seems there's a lot more about the dictator than meets the eye. Personally, I had no idea he was into incest, liked when people took poos on his chest, and apparently was gay. I don't want to make it sound like I have anything against anyone's sexual orientations or fetishes, but having someone drop a deuce on your chest is pretty gross. Then again, whatever raises your roof, right? For IO, my name is Jared. You can follow me and laugh at my funny captions at Bron7. But before you do that, you gotta subscribe to our channels. You can follow IO on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and make sure to comment about how you feel in the comment section below. Click one of these two videos to keep watching everything IO, and I will see you later, gang.